We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kirbside Network presents Astra Mori, our D&D in space, our Spelljammer campaign. We greatly appreciate you guys joining us this week. Last week was our absolutely amazing Halloween episode where everyone showed up in costume, everyone showed out in combat. So if you watched last week, thank you. Especially because it was a long run time. I promise this week is not going to be as long. I will cut Cody off before 4 hours. I'll throw you out of the party right now. Watch. I'll do it. I'm just kidding.
Or, just get coffee, get good,
I've got a DM in here. Tim, go to work.
Oh crap!
I'm kidding. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
This is not my circus.
See, Tim,
or is
do
it
you
a
see
zoo?
how they treat us? We're disposable and
We're
replaceable.
disposable. Yeah.
But we thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching. As always, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, tap the little bell on your YouTube app so you never miss an upload. And follow us on Twitch. We are at I just lost our number. We are at 92 followers. We are almost to 100.
Yes.
So we are out here appreciating everyone that's helped us get this far, everyone that helped us get to affiliate, and we are just gonna keep on keeping on, especially with this show. So thank you for that, and thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors who we can't do this without. Much like Collected Comics and Games here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I say it every week, and it only rings more and more true. They have everything your little nerdy heart needs. They have minis, they have dice, they have paints, they have books, they have comics, they have Funkos, anything that a nerd needs, Collected has. So go check them out. They're two locations here in the DFW. They have a wonderful staff. Cannot say enough good things about them. Go check them out. Go give them your business. And you will not be disappointed. And of course, a lot of this can't be brought to you without sharing a little something with the fans, like merchandise, where the real money's made. But shout out to our merch team, aka Peach City Inc. Cecil and his team have been working extremely hard. They have actually increased their production capability so they can get shirts to you guys even faster and at even better quality. So all of their t-shirts are pre-washed, pre-shrunk, and they are working on getting completely custom design logos that you guys yourselves can ask for. They're doing live events, they're doing markets, so go check out Peach City Inc. We love them. They're bringing you the best shirts and best shirts around. Facebook, Instagram, and their website, peachcityinc.com. And of course, this is a D&D stream. This is a tabletop show. You can't do any of this without dice. So shout out to our guys, our boy Jason at ST Way Gaming. Ooh yeah. Bringing you some of the best dice on the market, some of the best accessories. He's got so many different assortments. There's so much to choose from on the website. That is ESTYWAY Gaming. Go check them out. Website stwaygaming.com. They're on Instagram. They're on Facebook. We can't. I can't say enough good things about them and the wonderful dice and accessories they have. So if you need dice, and it's officially that time of year, guys. It's almost time for the Ice Queen herself to melt free and start singing. So you got to start focusing on what you're going to get people for Christmas. So Collected, merch, and dice are all excellent gifts to give your loved ones nearing this holiday season. But with that, Cody, the floor is yours. Take her away.
did you time it right for after I took a bite?
Because you deserved it.
I probably did something on a past life to earn that. Yep. All right. So, welcome to the 13th episode. That's wild. Of Astra Mori. In the last episode, we had a massive face-off against a very toothy T-Rex and a very not so nice Virex. Believe it or not, I did not plan their names to line up like that. That is pure coincidence. So after a long bout involving some velociraptors and a normal amount of tentacles,
As one do.
there's a reason Dex isn't here today. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, after a lot of Arms of Hadar and other ick, we
Hashtag
finally
slurping.
people don't even need to describe their spells sometimes because the D&D, like the guide, the player's handbook does it terribly enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. After a long bout and after some people going down and people coming back up and people going down again, you know who you are.
Fists were thrown, guns were shot.
Finally,
Illusions were made.
finally, the final strike was made against Virex by none other than your favorite turtle, Chippewa. With his, shall we say, re-dying breath, Virex did have one final confession that he did have something to do with the betrayal of Chukwa's brother. We left off with the mournful T-Rex, a half-orc at 1 HP, and one very pissed off turtle. What do you guys do?
So just to make sure I got the board clear, Virex is inside the Memento Mori. He's been pokeballed.
Mm-hmm.
There is a T-Rex just roaming about. Does it seem hostile still?
Only in the degree of hostility of when a dog suddenly doesn't see its owner.
Got it. Just verifying that it's not like actively charging towards anyone. How's can I roll either perception or insight to see kind of how the party is looking physically, mentally? I know Chuckwall's taking some deep breaths with his knuckles covered in blood. Janice is on the ground, probably hoping he was passed out.
I feel like that's probably going to fall under a medicine check.
All right.
I also
Castanet, you were conscious, correct?
Barely.
Okay. I remembered you going down at least once. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if you got back up.
I did because the fight ended.
Not bad. That's a 14 medicine check.
You can see everyone's relative state of well-being. You don't necessarily know, like, oh, out of 56 HP,
Right,
someone has
right.
1, but you can see someone's probably a strong wind away from death's door. Chukwa, were you saying something?
Oh, I was gonna say if he looks over, he notices that instead of having his eyes closed, they're like wide open and looking around.
No insight
you
on.
do notice that.
I was gonna say no insight check on that needed. That's terrifying.
Yeah, Castanet would like to gimp over to Janice and do a healing word on herself and on him
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead and roll those dice.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
red jumpsuit apparatus is playing because he's face down. He
God.
smells like you
Can somebody
smell
clip that, please?
burnt hair.
Let me roll
from
my
the
dice first.
fireball. You see that like his jacket is like ripped from raptor claws. He's scraped up pretty good.
Okay. Janice, you heal 6. I heal 3.
Thank you.
I can't clip it because we were in an ad break. Damn it.
I might be
We'll
able
flip it
to.
later.
I'll go back over YouTube. But
Oh.
yeah, Porthos is just gonna get a good look around. Try
Oh
to
no, I'm
verify.
sorry, not healing word. I'm so sorry. That was supposed to be cure wounds. So sorry. So go back to 1. My apologies.
Oh.
Go back to 1. I need to re-roll those.
Sure.
I was like, those are
Thank you
really
guys
low.
for keeping yourselves accountable.
Okay.
I know I used the wrong healing spell. Let me try this again.
She stands over him. Time to put it
Okay.
out of misery.
Janice healed 5,
Okay.
and I heal 8.
That reminds me of a janky, wondrous item I heard of once called the Rock of Healing. You hit someone with it, and it does 1d4 damage, but heals him for 1d4 plus 1 damage.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that.
Just enough.
I wish Lee was here because I actually played with her in a game where my character constantly followed people around and said, "I can end it mercifully if you need me to."
Lovely.
Thank you. I have my idea for my next character.
Right?
Oh
welcome.
no!
Oh,
It was a monk, by the way. He was like, "Don't worry, they
Oh.
won't feel anything."
Wow.
Anyway, sorry.
Did he also cure racism?
Yeah, by killing racists.
This is
Oh.
your
They
daily
didn't-
reminder to punch.
They
a
didn't
Nazi
want
if you
universal health care.
Right.
Really quick, it may just be on my end. Is the Twitch stream running? I just have a black screen on my side.
It is dark for me.
I
Mine
do.
just
Who broke it?
We have technical difficulties.
yeah, it's
I mean,
black.
it's going to be a great show.
Let me try.
Episode
Yeah.
13, Into the Light, Spontaneous Darkness.
Right. Everyone, be patient with me for 2 seconds.
No worry.
Apparently, turning it off and turning it back on works both for humans and for Twitch. So,
There we go.
everyone that is being very patient with us over technical difficulties, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. But we are back at it. I might have to do some editing for YouTube, so just once again, be patient with us as we try to make everything nice and streamlined and smooth for our watchers.
So this is different from any other week.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't bother us at all. Other times it wants to be a pain.
Sometimes the things work.
The stream was only mostly broken.
50% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
There we go.
I like it.
It
but
got
na-
better.
it got
we
better.
back?
But we are live. We are recording as well. So thank you everyone once again for being patient with us as we are back at it. Where did we leave? We left off with Castanet healing Janice and herself as well. Porthos.
Yeah.
Chuckwa, is your hands like still like up like in a pose ready to fight, or are they just kind of like at your side?
He's still very tense.
At that, Porthos will put his guns back in his holster and he'll just place one paw over your right fist. You good?
Going to look slowly at you, and there's intense eye contact. No, Captain. I'm not.
I understand. Are you functioning?
Yes.
Very well. We will discuss all of this on board the ship. Help me collect the crew so we can get out of here.
Really quick, Chukwa, as the last person to have physical contact with Virex and still having a bit of the golden ichor coating your knuckles, you do feel a warm, moist, shall we say, wind on the back of your neck.
The warm, moist wind?
Yep.
Kind of like a spray bottle?
Kind of like something's
Sure.
breath.
A little divine.
I'm going to look in that
You-
direction.
You just see teeth and intense sniffing.
The baby. It's just the baby.
Okay. So he's probably like, wait a minute, I smell my father. Where is he?
That is
Can
not an inaccurate description.
I killed Mufasa.
the baby. Does
Somebody
he
needs a
seem
brush.
hostile? Or just like curious?
Imagine again just that very dog-like behavior of I smell my person on you, but I don't see my person, but I smell them on you.
Hmm. So this interaction can go one of two ways. He could want to chomp or no. I'm going to try and move and keep an eye on him as I go towards. Cobb was right behind me, wasn't he?
Not anymore.
In the vicinity.
Valid. To the heck and you.
Sorry.
Nope.
I thought that was hilarious.
I'm gonna
Does your
try and
hat
move.
say Furball Club?
It's German. It's football.
Okay.
It's for football. Yeah, football.
Okay.
Football club Augsburg. Yeah, Augsburg.
Football.
Yeah,
Oh.
Fußball.
I'm gonna move towards Dex. Sorry, not Dex. Dex, damn it. Dante. Dante. I'm gonna move towards him.
Yeah, so as you move towards Dante, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Cool beans. Oh snap! I didn't audition my dice.
Reggie.
Porthos still has his hand on his gun. He hasn't let go of it. It's in its holster, but he hasn't let go. So,
I'm just gonna have
let me know if I need to.
faith in the heart of the cards. Oh, whoa! Ain't that something? That'll be a nat 20 for a total
Lego.
27.
Lego.
All right.
27.
So those of us with German Shepherd mixes know this, but the nose staying in contact with you as you're walking kind of thing. Is anyone familiar with that one?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a little bit difficult to keep your footing when it's attached to a T-Rex, but you manage to make it happen.
Cool. And is he still trying to follow me?
Oh yeah, his nose is glued to you.
Okay. So as long as he's not being hostile, I see no reason to attack further. Does Dante seem hurt?
I don't remember Dante's HP.
I'm checking.
Let me look. Oh, right, you have access to the sheets.
Yep. I have the power to look at everyone's character sheets.
Because if we're collecting the crew, we're just gonna get ready to leave. We're just gonna leave, and everything's gonna be cool beans.
All right.
Porthos, roll me whenever you get a chance.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? No, never mind. Janice,
Oh no.
you roll me a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Dante's a little under half. Evangeline is very hurt. Janice is very hurt, and Castanet is very hurt.
That's a total of 17 on that perception check.
Okay, cool. So you see a flash of white, a little over ankle height, and then you feel something rough and hard against your leg, sort of like a cat that's against your leg, except this cat feels like it's made of stone.
I look down and I see a cat made of stone.
No, you look down and you see a very small triceratops that is made of bone.
Oh,
And is currently rubbing against your leg like a cat.
we are animals acquiring animals. What is this?
Anyone can give me an insight check.
Sure, why
I'd
not?
love to.
Let's go.
Please, yeah. Insight.
14.
That's a 10.
Plus the thing.
It's not great. 13.
17. Probably would help if I turned my screen.
Chukwa, what did you roll?
17.
Porthos, Chukwa, no one else rolled above a 15, right?
No.
You two notice a... Sorry, there was speaking outside. You two notice a very small hole in the very center of the Triceratops' forehead, between where its horns would be. Between where its horns are. You may or may not remember a Triceratops that had a very similar wound, but the last time you saw it, it was quite a bit larger.
Oh,
Why is it small?
It's an excellent question.
Oh, can we keep it?
it might have an owner.
I
Or-
wonder if the girl would have anything to do with this.
Do we see...
And
I was going to say, do we see anyone around other than the dinosaurs that are trying to get adopted?
just the dinos, but as you do, or as Castanet does mention the girl, the Triceracat starts to zip off towards the corner and looks back at you expectantly.
Fuck. All right. I think we know where our heading is.
I think it wants us to follow.
Has the T-Rex changed any?
It is now sitting, although with its body configurement, it kind of looks more like a squat. And its tiny little arms are like pawing at the ground. But it's definitely like eyes dilated and fixated on Chukwa.
Okay. I'm gonna make a motion with Dante to follow the Triceracat. While
Okay, so
also keeping an eye, head on a swivel.
the T-Rex stays put, but it does whimper a little bit.
Bro, I'm so sorry, but your dad sucked, okay? So
Your dad was a dick. Emphasis on was.
Thank you.
I'm gonna reach into my pack and I'm gonna take gonna take a good chunk of octopus arm.
Oh,
Okay.
speaking of which, I have some.
And
Nice.
Awesome.
yeah, I'm gonna look up at Jolly and I'm gonna say, Jolly, are you hungry?
Yeah, here we go.
And I'll
And again, the eye dilation is now fixated on the movement.
okay. I'm gonna toss it up toward its teeth. I'm gonna toss the octopus up
Alright.
toward its teeth.
Roll dexterity.
24.
24. All right. No issues with trying to get the octopus in the correct direction. There is a hellacious snap as it reaches up and the jaws enclose around the octopus arm that you tossed, and it just vanishes. And now it's looking at you expectantly again. And it also casts a look back towards its paddock.
Toward its what?
Its paddock.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Jolly, do you wanna come with us? And I'll take out another piece of octopus and I'll wave it, but then I'll start walking toward the group that's headed toward the Triceracat and be like, huh? Come on. Come on.
It's following now. There's a thud, thud, thud of its footsteps. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
That is another 24.
Okay.
Teens.
So you're able to sort of gauge the opening of its jaw when it's expecting the prospective treat to be thrown. So you don't lose an arm. Well played. But you are now luring a dead man's T-Rex through the streets of the Cholton city.
Is the was there ever a saddle on top of him, or was it just like, did Virex just like hang out up there?
There is a saddle on top of him.
I'd like to try to climb up onto the saddle.
Okay. Oh man, I really wish Evangeline were here for this. Because I know she was like, I want to ride the T-Rex. Darn. Okay. Yeah. Give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling. Let's see, where are we?
And I am still here. I'm just walking away. I'm actually going to walk my dog downstairs, but I should still be able to hear everything.
That is a 21.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
So using the octopus arms, you're able to make an approximation of the traditional lay down motion in most animal training. And you're able to coax the Rex into a prone position. It does take a little bit of climbing prowess. Go ahead and give me a climb check. That's I believe that should be athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Unless wait, don't am I forgetting, do Tabaxi have a climb speed?
I believe my climbing is the same as my. I think climbing is the same as my
Movement
as
speed.
my movement. I think. Let me.
Can somebody who's actually near a computer verify that for me?
I'm looking. Let's see. I know I have the mobile feat as well. If that does anything,
Mm-hmm.
that just
mobile
means
applies primarily to difficult terrain.
it does.
I would sit here and argue with you that the back of a T-Rex is definitely difficult terrain. if
Yes, but it's also vertical terrain, so
doesn't make it less difficult.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. If you want to go up the Rex's tail while it's prone, you may do so without having to make an athletics check to climb it. However, if you want to make it cool, because let's be real, it's Katos, I would need that athletics check.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think you let me use acrobatics when I was trying to.
I have
I'll
the
also
same.
accept acrobatics.
It's the
I
same
s-
bonus either way for me, but
Yeah.
let's see, 18 plus 4, it's 22.
Okay, cool. Describe to me how you do this.
Yeah, so as the T-Rex goes and lays down, I'm just gonna keep like, I mean, my eyes are wide and like my grin is like I can't contain the grin because this is the coolest thing that he's ever seen.
One could almost say you're grinning like a Cheshire cat.
Exactly.
Almost.
Yeah. And so as the tail elongates as it lays down, I'm gonna take 2 gingerly steps onto the tail just to make sure he's not gonna move it.
Ginger.
Yeah, yeah. And then as soon as I realize that the T-Rex is not gonna move, I'm gonna just, and I'll scale the rest of the way up as quickly and as fun as I can.
You are now atop a Rex.
Oh, guys, guys, I'm on a T-Rex. Oh, this is so cool. Ah.
I just lean over to Janice, who I assume is probably leaning against me as like not trying, like helping someone hobble. Be like, he's not keeping it.
So the saddle that you're in does have a lead seat on it per se, but it also, because of the animal's size, it does have some additional space. Think kind of like an air bison saddle, where you could
Yeah.
carry some more passengers if you so desire.
Rexy,
Yeah.
yip yip.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Jay, I
Guys,
thought
come
we
on.
were keeping it.
There's room. There's room up here. Everybody hop on.
Janice just says, "No, I'm good," and he just is hobbling after the little bone triceratops. Janice and the T-Rex are not on good terms.
I'd be more inclined when I'm a little less rattled.
So
Yeah, just looks and feels exhausted.
heads up to everyone, we're having some serious Twitch issues.
Oh,
Oh,
That was just
Um,
unfair.
I was afraid of
We're
this.
still live. I think we're still on YouTube and we're still on Facebook without problems, but the Twitch is definitely down. But we are still recording. If you guys want to progress further, and then I can just edit this and post it later.
Sure.
Let's do it.
yeah, I mean, if we're still good to go on YouTube,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Did you put on there that we're taking a break on? Oh wait, hold
Nope.
on. Okay.
I think Facebook, it's been a little
Yep.
like off and on the whole time.
Yeah, I'm looking
The
at it right
YouTube-
now.
The YouTube does have the taking a break
Yeah.
thingy up.
Yeah, it started over.
All right. So
Oh, it started over. Okay.
So this is going to be the best episode ever.
Right.
I don't know what the problem is. I'm not seeing anything on Streamlabs,
it's
But,
because it's episode 13.
right?
Ah, snap.
But I definitely see the Twitch is offline, and then Facebook, of course. So I'm just gonna keep pushing forward if you guys want to, and then I'll post this later. So we're gonna be pseudo live the whole time.
Ah.
All right.
All right.
We'll make it work.
Yep. Do what we can.
Okay. So, who all is climbing aboard Rexy?
Negative.
I think it's just
Negative. Yeah, I think it's just him.
Evangeline does kind of sidle out next to you, and she's like, "Hey, mind if I take a spin?"
me. Yeah, come on up.
What
And
does
she
Satchel have to say to that?
what was that?
What does Satchel Carrymore have to say to that?
Oh, Satchel Carrymore.
Oh my god, I forgot about Satchel.
Yeah.
Don't need to make Satchel.
The bag's kind of hanging there. You're just like, so are you gonna make like a bag out of this thing or what?
Hey, come on. We didn't make a bag out of you. Oh, wait.
You want to think about that one again, Furball?
You're already a bag.
He's missing a couple brain cells, ain't he?
Yeah, I'd walk that back.
Ain't got legs, toots.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that.
High quality bags do have feet on the bottom.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm just dying laughing at every
Uh.
time my husband has picked up a bag in the store and been like, "Oh, look, it has feet." Actual conversation that has happened several times.
Can't just
But
touch
that's-
any
What's-
surface.
Right, that's how you know that it's good, actually. That way, if you put it down, it's not actually directly touching the ground.
What's funny is some of us know his husband and know exactly what that phrase sounds like.
Yeah. If he were in the apartment right now, I'd get him to come over here and quote it so that everyone could hear it. But alas. Okay, so after the brief exchange with the sentient bag of holding, which I'm also amazed that you guys haven't questioned more. We'll get back to that. So the Rex
We need to get him
begins
drunk again.
following. The Rex begins to follow where Evangeline and Patos take turns leading it, which is, I assume, in the general direction that the Triceracat is going.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So after, we'll say, a decent 15-30 minute traipse through the town, because the Triceracat's looking back and being cat-sized, it was originally intending on going through some thinner alleyways that aren't exactly Rex-sized. It has since rethought that, since it appears that you guys are intent on bringing along your new friend. And you manage to eventually make it to the site that at one point in time was home to the Mended Saddle. The doorway is still there, but there is now no longer a door in it. And looking inside, it appears to have just been a constructed facade. Basically like a movie set almost, where there was just a door filling the space and there's an empty lot behind it.
What?
Anyone can roll me an insight check on that if you have questions.
Yeah, I'm getting the
Sure.
picture of
I
like
have a
blazing
theory.
saddles.
Can
I have a theory.
Can I Arcana this?
I'll
So-
allow Arcana.
It's a 19 insight.
13 insight.
8.
15 insight.
25 Arcana.
Oh,
Ooh.
All right. So names. You remember the last time you guys were here, Scandal was playing a song and there was a spell that was woven into the song. Do you recall what the spell was?
No.
That's fine, because Porthos definitely does. Porthos, you remember witnessing a very interesting casting of Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion, which does create a doorway in space, which seemingly is now no longer there. It would appear that the mended saddle has moved on.
Well, alrighty.
Now, in the doorway is the Triceracat. It is now seated and is looking at you all expectantly.
Okay, Jolly. I'm gonna have to get down now. Thanks for the ride, though. I'm gonna slide down his tail, and then walk toward the rest of the folks. And as I'm doing it over my shoulder, I'm gonna toss him another octopus arm.
And you hear the loud snap as his jaws close around it. And he circles in the street a couple of times before he lays down and curls up. And he gently takes the tip of his tail and puts it in his mouth. Janice, the hate is oozing off of you, and I feel it all the way over here. I'm here for it.
100%. I thought, how much damage can I do while it's on the ground? Absolutely. There's nothing cute about this creature.
Right.
Porthos is looking at it more pragmatically, be like, the logistics of getting this thing anywhere is going to be more difficult than it is to, just leave it here for someone else.
So the Triceracat is now inside, and it has alighted atop a chest.
Like a chest?
A chest.
Janice,
Locked?
is that you feeling strong enough to open that up?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it locked?
As you go to touch it, I believe there is a glyph of warding on it that activates whenever you touch it. And there's specifically a glyph that has the spell Dispel placed on it. And it dispels an arcane lock that was attached to the chest. You surmise, I'll just feed this one to you. You surmise that the glyph of warding was designed with the specific trigger of a member of your group coming in contact with it.
I was gonna say, I'll roll an Arcana check. Don't make me do it.
So I touch it.
Yep, and it
Unlocks. I'll open it.
All right. And let's play the Legend of Zelda music on the soundboard.
Yeah, yep.
All right. So inside, I am going to need somebody who is really good with a pencil or pen and paper. Right. Inside, you do find a guitar that appears to be of magical make. Right. It does resemble slightly an axe.
Bards.
That's cool.
This looks like something.
It's pretty awesome.
Something.
You also find what appears to be a black tablet that's about 9 inches tall by, we'll say, it looks about a little bit smaller than keyboard size, maybe like a half keyboard or so. It has 12 square buttons on it. And then you also find, what did I put in here? Approximately 10,000 gold.
Woo!
There's a lot of money in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just do like the whole handful and then let it fall back into the...
You find a dagger an axe, and I swear I wrote this down somewhere and I can't remember where I put it. Why am I like this? Why am I like this, you guys? Dagger, axe. I talked about the guitar. I talked about the tablet. Two crossbows. They are both light crossbows. And then who am I missing? Sorry, 3 light crossbows. And then there is also a pouch of beans.
Pouch of beans.
Beans.
Gonna grow them, and then we're gonna meet a giant as well as a goose that can lay golden eggs.
Somebody sold a cow for these. Set them off to the side. So yeah, I'm obviously interested in the dagger. What does it look like?
It appears to be a dagger that has a black iron blade with a water motif on the handle.
Okay.
I'd like to examine the guitar when you get a chance.
The guitar? Okay, yeah. So as you pick up the guitar and you go to strum it, the sound that emanates is that of a distorted electric guitar.
Oh yeah.
You do get the sense that pretty much every weapon that you found in this chest is magical in some way, shape, or form.
I'd love to take a look at that tablet.
Yeah.
May I medicine check the beans?
Of course.
Okay.
So you go ahead and roll me the medicine check. Give me an arcana check on the tablet.
16 for medicine.
17 arcana.
Okay. The beans don't seem to be anything too crazy. You get the idea that if prepared correctly, they could make restorative tea of sorts. And then the tablet, as you're messing around with it, you push one of the Triceracat is near you, and it kind of like shakes, and as it shakes, the bones comprising it rattle. And then right immediately after that, you push a button on the tablet, and that rattle is duplicated.
The soundboard.
I'm hearing the Mr. Krabs scuttle. I'm sorry.
So,
is there anything special about the dagger? I didn't say I examined it. I just.
Well, you said you kind of looked over it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and. So I will allow you guys at this point to take a short rest. I feel as though you've earned it.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're damn right we have.
You can at this point make roll any amount of hit dice you would like to spend, and then we can discuss the magical items that you have found in turn. We will start with the guitar. Right. Ka, as you are playing with the guitar, you discover that it is a +1 guitar of shredding.
Indeed.
So it acts as a musical instrument. If you were to use it as a spellcasting focus, you would add +1 to anything that you would use or any spell that you would cast to it. including whether that's damage dice or attack rolls.
How do
You
I
would
roll
also
the
add a
hit
plus
dice, you
1
know?
to your spell save DC if you were to cast a spell with it.
Okay, I'm sorry. One more time, I was doing my hit dice. That's a
Yeah. Plus 1 guitar of shredding.
okay.
You also determine that once per day you can cast Shatter as an action without expending a spell slot at base level.
Very nice.
Nice. That is cool.
So sorry, how do I
The
roll the hit die heal again? I know I see the short rest, and then there's like the boxes, 5 boxes.
each box you click will be 1 hit die that you roll,
And then you
and
just roll
then
it your,
you just roll them.
yourself.
How many do I do?
Up to you. You can do all
That's
of them,
your choice.
or you can do 1 or 2.
I did like
I-
2, and I'm almost at full health. So
I did 3 and I'm
Yeah.
at full.
I
But
did.
also, none of y'all took as much damage as
Yeah.
Cass or Janice.
Oh yeah, I used all my hit die.
Okay, so I did take the short rest. I did the hit die thingy, so then how do I roll it?
You have
Just
to
click
roll it
on
with
it.
your own dice.
Okay.
if it's on D&D Beyond,
No.
it should roll
It's on
for
D&D
you,
Beyond.
and then it
Oh.
should be automatically added because it just
On
did
D-
that for me.
Mine
On
didn't.
D&D Beyond, with each box you click, it gives you like 4 D8 in my case, plus whatever.
Yeah, it
And
tells
you just
what to
click
roll.
on that box, and
Yeah.
it'll do the healing roll for you.
I see.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, so you said I can cast Shatter once per day.
Yes, once per day is a free action, and this does require attunement.
Free.
Or sorry, not free action. As an action without expending a spell slot. The free action is very different.
Getting a spell slot. And you said it's casting at base level? So like
Yes.
just shatter level 1 shatter?
Yes.
Okay.
It didn't work, so I'm just gonna roll them.
All right. And then Porthos, the tablet that you're examining is a +1 soundboard.
Okay.
Using it, you can sample and duplicate any sound. It can also be used by a bard as a spellcasting focus. And then once per day, you can cast. What's the spell? Is it Minor Illusion? Hold on. There it is. You gain access to the Minor Illusion cantrip if you did not already have access to it.
Illusion. Nice.
Janice, as you are messing around with the dagger, at one point you're playing around with it, tossing it up in the air, kind of catching it by the blade, testing out the balance. Just on a whim, you toss it at a wall, and it sticks. And then excitedly, you're like, "Yeah!" As you snap your fingers, it morphs into a droplet of water and comes back to your hand.
Oh, okay.
So this is a +1 dagger of dripping water.
Okay.
When you make an attack action with this dagger, you may choose to return it to your hand any amount of times per turn as you so desire. It can do so from within 150 feet, and it moves in a direct line in the form of a droplet of water that can squeeze through any space as long as it has at least 1 millimeter of space to squeeze through.
Interesting.
Okay. So I have a throwing dagger that can
Come back to you.
come back to me regardless of what's between me and it, as long as there's a millimeter of space.
Yes, and it is a +1 dagger.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Got it.
As you're looking at the beans, there are. Roll me a D100, Shukwa. I know you're not the one immediately looking at the beans, but I'm having you roll the D100 because I said
I mean, I was interested in the beans.
I knew you were. That's why I put them in there.
Let's see here. 91.
All right. There are 91 beans.
One bean.
One bean. As
That would
part of a short or long rest, you can choose to take 3 beans and brew them into a tea. And these are effectively, for lack of a better frame of reference, these are basically Sinzu beans.
Yeah.
They act as, when brewed, when taking 3 beans and brewing them into a tea, they act as a potion of healing. However, once brewed, the effectiveness only lasts until the tea cools.
Mm.
Okay. So don't let the tea get cold.
If that's how you interpret that, that's how you interpret that. I said no such thing. This is me as a DM encouraging you to be creative.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, if you have a tea warmer and you set the pot on the tea warmer, it'll help keep the tea hot for as long as you need it.
So what you're saying is to keep it warm, take a drink, hold it in your mouth, and then swallow it when you need to.
That sounds positively deplorable. I hate it.
Just walking around like,
So speaking from experience, it would still get cold even in your mouth.
Slower though.
Slower, but it will still get cold.
I have questions and concerns, but we're going to follow that up later.
Listen, when you don't like to take certain medicines, but you have to, and you're just sitting there hyping yourself up, these things
I
happen.
still have questions and concerns, but we're going to follow that up later.
Shout out to my multivitamin for being way too big.
Oh my gosh, like why? I gotta take 2 of these?
When the tablet's about as large as my thumb.
I tried
damn
breaking
horse
mine.
pills.
Yeah.
I tried breaking mine in half and thought I was gonna die because it decided, oh, break me in half. I'll just scratch your throat.
See, how many Flintstone gummies do I need to take as an adult for them to be functional?
See, that's the thing. Those of us who have female equipment need ones with iron, and most gummy ones don't have iron in them because hazard, so that way people don't poison themselves by accident.
That and iron tastes like straight liquid iron tastes awful.
It do.
Tastes like liver.
Oh my god.
I'd rather have the liver.
Yeah. That was like what, some onions and some mashed potatoes over on the side.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my
Yes.
god, yeah.
Hear me out.
Give me some asparagus.
Spinach smoothie.
That's actually not bad.
No, I can do a spinach smoothie.
Maybe with a little bit of cocoa powder. Some banana.
Banana. Sorry, that just came to mind.
Rotate banana.
I would also like to add, if you like have a iron tablet just like sitting in your mouth, the aftertaste just tastes like licking a cast iron skillet, and I was just like, this is interesting.
Okay, so you have 91 beans of restoration.
Beans of restoration.
All right. Examining each of the light crossbows. They are all +1 crossbows, but they all have an additional effect, wherein they may also act as spell-casting foci.
Interesting.
Right, and I believe that accounts for everything.
The axe?
The axe.
Oh, yes, the axe. The axe. The axe is a +1. It is a... Why do I always close this out right before I need it? Why am I like this, guys? I'm trying to remember the different axes because I know there are like too many of them. Which one's the one that can be one-handed or two-handed? Is it just a battle axe?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It is a +1 battle axe. It has an ability. Where did it go? Acts of shaping. Once per day, or no, sorry. Sax has a 3 charges. As an action, you can expend 1 charge of the axe to cast. Is it Mold Earth? Is that the one?
Mold Earth's a cantrip.
Yes. Yeah, you can expend 1 charge of the axe to cast Mold Earth per day. You can extend expend all 3 charges in order to cast. Why can I never remember these damn spell names? And I thought this up earlier while I was working today, and I did not have the ability to write it down, and it's frustrating me that I can't remember what it is.
There. Everything will be okay.
Lies.
So you're saying a doodle ate your homework?
Pretty much.
While he's figuring that out, I just wanted to say I put the 10,000 gold in the party inventory.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you guys want to divvy it up with everybody here, or that we can do that too. But right now, there's 10,000 gold in party inventory.
Woo!
Hello. I like money.
Cha-ching. Now Janice can pay to get the bar restocked on the ship.
Okay. You
trust
can
me,
extend.
I have plans.
You can expend 3 charges on the axe to cast Stone Skin.
Mm-hmm.
The axe regains 1 charge each dawn. Yes, I'm aware Stone Skin is a 4th level spell. However, you only get to cast this thing if you keep all charges. And then you can only do it once every 3 days. So don't think I'm being too generous. Okay, so that's +1 axe of shaping, the +1 dagger of dripping water, 3 +1 crossbows that can also act as spellcasting foci, the soundboard, the +1 soundboard, the +1 guitar of shredding, and then the 91 beans of restoration, and 10,000 gold. Did I miss anything?
Don't think so.
Nah.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. You're welcome.
Oh boy.
As Janice is dutifully clearing out all the gold into his personal bag of holding,
I have not. Don't put words in my mouth. I think it's funny I'm treasurer, but
right? Who put the rogue in charge of the money? as Janice is clearing out all of the stuff from the chest, he does find at the very bottom a note that has been scratched into the bottom, and it reads, "Had this lying around, didn't think we were gonna need it. You'll probably make better use of it than we will. Scan 'em all."
What were those names again?
Scan and Maul.
Those are the owners of
yeah.
the Mended
Scandal
Saddle.
and Moloch.
Mhm.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm gonna turn to Cass and be like, are you okay if I have this? And I'm gonna hold up the axe of shredding.
Yes, by all means, go ahead. Strings are not my forte.
Oh, yes. Then I'm gonna strap it to my back.
I'm just gonna like flicker the dagger across my fingers like this.
As you're doing that, oh sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. What?
Yeah, as you're doing that, it actually turns into a droplet of water that you're rolling across your fingers.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
Is it okay if I use this? Anybody else feel like it would fit for them?
Have at it.
Chuck was looking at the beans and looks at Cass and Dante, and perhaps we should split this. Just in case.
Agreed. 20 each way should be enough. You can have 21 if you wish.
So.
I'm not going to call anyone out on bad math right now.
Oh yeah, no, not 20. 30. 30.
I'm like, so as you say that, Dante says, actually, can I take the one? I want to see if I can scan it into the ship.
Did not consider that.
It's a good idea.
We'll see if it works later.
Yeah, so each of us have 30 to 31.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Unlimited bean works.
Beans.
Well, we've been rewarded. I feel like we should at least go investigate the rest of the town. See if anyone's stepped up, if you want to call it that, as far as the new person in charge. Because we can't stick around to be judge and jury. 1 down, 6 to go.
Castanet's gonna look at Chokwa. Are your hands clean?
Actually, he was going to gesture over to Porthos and say, actually, Captain, I will be boarding the ship now.
There is a small bottle. There's a small bottle in my lab. You can, it's next to my workbench. You can crack that open if you feel the necessity. You'll appreciate it.
I will keep that in mind. And then he takes his usual pace. Yeah. Is between his a little faster than usual, but not as fast as him running up this thing.
It's a very fast hobble.
Yeah, it's a fast hobble towards the ship.
All right. So you make your way towards the ship. You do so without relative incident. It is still dark, although now dawn is truly starting to edge into existence. Um, you make it back to the ship without incident. As you're going through town, Chukwa, you do see people start to turn off their or sorry, I should say, to dampen their lamps and their windows and stuff as you're going by. It seems they were roused by the ruckus earlier, but since it has ceased and they can't make out any particular source for it, they've determined that it's probably best to just return to bed.
Does it sound relatively peaceful? No one seems to be clamoring so far.
No, nothing that would seem to indicate any such thing.
Okay. And there's not like a town crier or anything like that.
No, not at this hour. He might get run out of town.
No snitches.
You know, like there's no alarms going off. There's no like people clamoring in the streets. And when I left, the T-Rex dude was still all curled up. Correct?
Yes, it does seem you were able to during your during your rest, you were able to cleanse a lot of the ick off of your hands. So you no longer have a Virex like sent to you.
Cool. As I would imagine, probably like dusting with like some robes or with dirt to help it off. Okay.
And just as a point of order, so the temple / Virex's Spelljammer ship is just gone now, right?
It crumbled.
Like it crumbled?
Yes, it does appear that it did crumble, yes.
Okay.
Before actually getting onto the ship, while I still have like contact with the planet itself, can I check up on it the way I did last time?
Yeah, give me I forget what I had you roll last time.
I think
what was that? I'm sorry.
I think it was insight.
Oh yeah, give me an insight roll.
Okay. Got ourselves a 21.
All right. As you're as you're going through the city, it's a little bit more difficult to connect here because you're not surrounded by the essence of the planet. This is more the essence of man. You don't have the deep communion like you did before, but you do get the sense that the disturbance that was occurring has ceased. There's still a wound, but it's no longer an active wound. It's a wound that can now heal.
And with that, he's going to go into the ship.
All right.
Just wondering, were we cutting and then coming back later, or like to the rest of the party, or
we can circle back to the rest of the party, and we can check in with you in a little bit.
cool beans. Just checking.
And just feel free to hop in whenever you feel like is a good time for you to hop in. I may forget to call on you. Just keeping it real. So yeah, what is the rest of the party doing?
I'm playing with the T-Rex or the Triceracat.
Okay, yeah. So it is behaving like a cat, but also like a dead Triceratops. Occasionally it'll you're giving it commands like, okay, play dead, and it just
sits there.
No, it does the it was that corpse bride where it
where it
crumbles.
just disassembles.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is it's engaging with you as much as it can. Doesn't seem to be you know too it's not as though it's like overly interested in you, but it's also not outright ignoring you. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like a cat. Yeah.
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 Typical cat behavior.
I'd like to roll perception. I'd like to see if I can perception or investigation. I'd like to see if there's any aftermath to the concert distraction we had prior to us fighting Virex. Like there had to have been more than just him out here. I want to see if there's any damage, any injuries, anything of that nature.
So that would be on the complete opposite side of town.
That's fine.
Right now you're only about 15 to 30 minutes from the temple. This would be another 30 minutes towards the opposite side of town. But you're wanting to head that direction?
Yeah, I want to head that direction and check the aftermath.
Yeah. So you are able to make your way there. Is anyone else going with you?
I'll go with him. I am motivated by looking for vendors. Specifically looking for somebody who messes with armor or weapons and or both.
Okay. Well, everything is closed right now. Dawn is approaching, but has not approached. Or sorry, has not arrived. You do see a sign for a smithy. You see a sign for a bowyer, and you see a sign for an armorer. They are on the main path. There may be some more off the beaten path, but these are the ones that are immediately apparent to you.
Okay. Whenever they open, I have interest with them.
Okay.
I will go with Porthos where he's headed just to check on the aftermath of everything.
All right. Oh, real quick point of order, because I don't believe I remembered to mention it. All of the magic items that you guys received do require attunement. So if you would like to have used the short rest that you had to attune to any of those, you may have chosen to done so.
I would love to.
Yeah, I would have wanted to do that.
All right. Did anyone take the soundboard? I was really proud of that one.
I took it, but I have to make sure that I don't have to attune to my other artificer stuff.
Just as another point of order, the soundboard is only usable as a spellcasting focus if you are a bard.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, Porthos isn't using it as a spell focus. He's got his own.
Cool. Well, excuse me, princess.
Well,
if
considering his entire class is about building his own.
I know. I was just trying to make an obscure reference to something that probably nobody has seen. Did anyone actually get that reference? If you can tell me what that reference is from, I will give out an inspiration.
I kind of didn't hear part of it.
I didn't either.
Sorry, I was doing notes.
It was just, well, excuse me, princess.
Han Solo?
Nope.
My next guess was what is his name? Lone Star from Spaceballs?
Nope.
I am all out of guesses.
Anyone else have a guess?
Nope.
The animated Legend of Zelda.
Oh God.
Uh,
I'd rather forget it.
oh, okay. Yes. I was like, I know I've heard that. I don't
The
remember where I've
catchphrase
seen
that
it.
no one asked for, no one wanted. Oh gosh.
You mean the show no one wanted?
Yeah, I'm thinking of something like respectable.
Respectable. In this house, never. All right. So, as you make your way to the other side, pick anyway, to the other side of the town, you do find the site of the concert. Um, uh, you know, you've probably seen, like in the Eastern Hemisphere, you've probably seen the aftermath of concerts where everything's very orderly. Then you've seen the aftermath of Western Hemisphere concerts, where everything's a little disorderly. And then there's whatever the hell this was.
So basically, Woodstock '99.
Oh wow. Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are craters on the ground in various spots. It looks like someone may or may not have cast Meteor Swarm. You're not sure.
Oh my God.
There are various dinosaur corpses around.
Oh.
There are, you see a Brontosaurus that had a saddle attached to it. You see a few Triceratops. You see a bunch of Velociraptor corpses. This is an absolute battleground, and it does not look like the people in the concert lost.
Yeah, this is kind of what I expected it to look like.
Shockingly, though, very little collateral damage.
Call it.
Yeah.
Are there any survivors, passerbys, wounded, anything of that nature outside of just the animals that are strewn about?
Janice, you do see your cadets.
I see them, or what's left of them?
Oh no, you see them. They are currently organizing a cleanup effort that is actually surprisingly effective.
Well, I'll be Janice.
And Tom, as you guys are looking, one of them looks over and he's like, "Oh, hey, you guys! Oh my gosh, you would not believe what happened. There were meteors out of the sky," and you see it's Tommen. And he comes over to you. There were meteors out of the sky. There was someone turned into a T-Rex, and then there were two T-Rexes, and someone cast enlarge, and it was like watching that Pacific Rim play all over again.
Play.
Gosh, that was a lot. I'm trying to get the guys to clean it up, and they keep cracking really dumb jokes, but they're working. They're working. Isabella is she's at home. We made sure that she stayed home. She had the Triceratops with her, but it's like a cat-sized Triceratops now. Oh no. Did she not stay in bed again?
No, it followed us.
Don't call Isabella an it.
No,
That's
the
not nice.
fucking cat. And he points at the bones. He points at the bones being held by the cat.
Oh. So where's... Okay,
I don't
these
know.
guys
That's
have
an
this
excellent
handled for the
question.
most
Where
part.
is she?
I'm gonna go check on my girl. And he runs off.
See you, Tommen. Do I see Marty Scotty Bugatti?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Who's the one that you reset? Was that Scotty?
Marty,
Or was
Scotty,
that-
Bugatti.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
The
asking
Spanish
about.
Buzz
My apologies. I'm sorry. I flipped that around. That was Marty who came up to you.
Oh, okay. That was Marty Scotty Bugatti. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, no.
Okay. Good job, Marty.
You see Tommen. Sorry, Tommen is the one with the Kronk voice. My apologies. Gosh. You see Tommen over there trying to organize an effort. It seems like he's more taking a supervisory role than an active role. He's like, all right, guys. So it looks
Sounds
like you're
about
going to go over here, and you're going to do this, and I'm going to be right here, and I'm going to do this. Can somebody bring me a lemonade?
Can
Who
I
would have a
walk
craving
up?
for lemonade at 5 a.m?
Can I walk up really quiet behind him?
I look at Kaz. I just go, that just makes me thirsty thinking about it.
Give me a stealth check.
Do it.
9.
No.
Dang.
I was just gonna quietly like walk up behind him, wait till he like is giving out orders, and just be like, "Sure, I'll get you," and like just appear behind him.
Let me roll perception for him because he is definitely not making effective use of his passive perception. Give me just a moment.
As a Kronk do.
Come on.
Actually, no.
That's
Kronk
cocked,
would have a
but that
really
was
high
almost a
perception.
natural 20.
Use the deacon dice. I need him to fail.
I did not use the deacon dice, but he rolled a 7.
Nope.
That'll do.
Well,
That'll do.
And first of all, how dare you with the deacon dice? I feel attacked.
You should. Yeah, as
that poor
like
Power Ranger.
as he's like giving out instructions, much like any work site where someone tries to supervise, then the actual boss shows up. Just real close, right next to his ear. How's the cleanup going?
He lets loose the most high-pitched, emasculating squeal that you can imagine. And he jumps up and he gets caught by another passerby, and he's just like, Tommen, I need you to figure your life out. This isn't it. He just drops him. And the passerby goes back to cleaning.
So it looks like you're well, it looks like our rebel friends have the cleanup pretty well handled. Were there any injuries, casualties? At least on our side.
Oh yeah. I mean, Sammy he stubbed his toe pretty good when everyone was trying to run away.
If
Wow.
ouchie toe is the worst of our injuries, then I'll take it. I'll make sure Castanet takes a look at him in the infirmary. Until then, maybe, just maybe, and puts like his whole just hand entirely over the shoulder. Maybe you should lead from the front and help them with the cleanup. Just maybe.
So you kind of see this like the start of a gut instinct to brush you off and to be like, don't touch me, but he stops himself. He takes a second to assess. All right, fine, I guess you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, stop lifting with your back. I'll be over there in a moment. That's not how you get rid of a Velociraptor corpse.
That's how you get a herniated disc.
See the but sorry. See, the medic gets it.
Thank you.
Well,
just Jana shaking his head.
This entire planet's been a disappointment.
disappointment.
But they survived, so they're amateur disappointments. They're not full disappointments.
I suppose everyone starts somewhere.
Better than some of the people I was stationed with. Those were professional disappointments, to say the least. But it seems they have the mess cleaned.
Not bad.
Should we regroup with Chukwa?
Yeah. Porthos is actually going to call out to Tommen and Scotty. Insert 16 names here. You too.
Marty, Scotty, Bugatti.
Thank you. Marty, Scotty, Bugatti, Maserati. You too. Come to the Astra Mori. Looks down at the at his watch. 15 minutes.
He said that's Tommen and Marty?
Yeah.
Okay. So Marty ran off towards Isabella's house.
I'll have Tommen pass the word that we want to speak with him on the ship.
Okay, cool.
And then head back.
All right, so you head to the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do make it to the ship. It takes a little bit longer than 15 minutes, but we'll say that they're smart enough to adjust for the time you said. I assumed you meant 15 minutes after you get to the ship?
Basically.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Chukwa, what has transpired since you have arrived and they have gone elsewhere?
Secondary question, how much time has passed?
30 minutes to get there, say 15 minutes surveying, and then another 30 minutes to the ship. Hour and 15 minutes. Let's say it took you only 15 minutes to get to the ship, so an hour after your arrival.
All right, cool beans. That's enough time. Because I have a list. So the first thing that he did was he went to the brig so that he could visit the computer again. And he once again tries to look up his home system.
I
do not have my notebook.
There is still no information following the date of your death.
Can I ask it about specific people?
You may certainly try.
So I'm going to ask about a specific person by the name of Imran.
Imran. Trying to remember this name from your backstory.
It's in my notebook.
I don't have your notebook.
I don't either.
You find all the requisite information you're looking for in there, but again, nothing past the date of your death.
Why can't, and this is him asking, why can't I know past this particular date?
And it reiterates the earlier statement that information may cloud your judgment.
I've been sent on this mission and face one that was directly responsible for my own demise. Does that not reward me at all? At least some sort of piece of closure?
Calculating. What is the name of your home plane again?
I am sitting here trying
See, it's
to.
not just me who has no problems, people.
The Veda system.
The Veda system.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's calculating. And after a solid 10 to 15 seconds, just let me know where you're about to give up. The Veda system is still stable and in existence.
Thank you. That's all I needed. He is going to leave from the brig. I got about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
The bridge, you mean?
Yeah, basically.
The brig is somewhere else.
Okay, and he's going to spend at least half an hour. I assume you have like a shower type room.
Yes.
To which he is just going to sit as if he's underneath a waterfall. Has like really high pressure going on. Meditating for like the next half hour.
Okay.
Actually, until you guys come back. He's just meditating in a waterfall state.
Is it hot or cold water?
That's a great question. Because given that he's a portal, I have to be very careful with the water temperature.
Yeah.
And I forgot the water temperature that I think, what was it, lukewarm they're okay with?
I think so. They're not quite like fully cold-blooded reptiles.
Yeah.
All this is me trying to ask if they're coming back to a steam room or just running water.
Just running water.
So you guys do come back, you get in the ship, and you hear the sound of very heavy, very high pressure water moving from the shower area.
I didn't go back to the ship.
Oh, you didn't go back?
Porthos said he wanted to go back. I didn't say I was
Oh,
going back.
my apologies. I am so sorry. I thought that... Okay. Porthos, when you get back, that's what you encounter. Janice, what are you doing right now?
I actually hung back around and I waited for a spare moment just to tell Tom and, by the way, you guys did all right. And that was it. I just wanted to tell him that, and then I had my own agenda. I tell you what, I will ask him before I take off. You seen Moloch?
No. I haven't seen him or Scandal since everything went down. It looked like it was going to get real hairy there for a second, and then they just disappeared. Looked like they went through a portal or something.
Appreciate it. I just kind of like one hand tap him on the chest as I go. Well, actually, there goes most of my plan, so... Yeah, if I can't find him, if he bounced, I'm good. I'll just make it back to the ship later.
We'll say probably 15 minutes later than the rest of the group.
Sure.
So you'll probably be arriving at the same time as Tommen and Marty.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Did anyone else have anything else they wanted to do before going back to the ship? Talking to the bards.
We're not looking for Isabella right now. Because we know that one of the cadets is going to be talking to us on the ship in a little bit, but I don't think anyone's
Marty
checked up on her yet.
did go to check on Marty did go to check on Isabella, and Tommen was given instructions to go grab Marty and bring him to the Astra Mori forthwith.
Okay, but him on his own.
Can you please clarify?
So so that Marty would be returning to the Astra Mori, would Marty be coming alone, or would he be bringing Isabella with him, or?
There was no instruction given on that. You can surmise that you don't know. He may not.
Okay. Kyle, what do you want to do? You want to go looking for her? Should we go back?
Yeah, I mean, if this, and I'm sitting there, I know that the bones of the Triceratops, I'm sure, is not getting any kind of pleasure out of being pet, but I'm still gonna be like petting the bones. I'm pretty sure the cap won't let me keep this, and I'm pretty sure that this is probably Isabella's pet, so I would think that we might want to return this little fella to her. But I don't know, because I know Marty was gonna go grab her or go check on her. So I don't know if she's gonna be there or not. So I'd be okay with going to check on her if you wanna do that, or if you think Captain's gonna be angry at us for not coming back in a timely manner, then
Maybe we should wait with the Triceracat while Marty recovers Isabella.
yeah.
And
Then once all's said and done, we can return it.
Yeah.
And at that point, Mr. Topsy does pop out of your arms, and he goes over to the doorway, and he once again sits down and looks at you expectantly.
Oh, okay. Do we?
It seems like it's trying to tell us something. Shall we?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Castanet's gonna communicate their small detour via Memento Mori over to Porthos.
He'll immediately be like, "Roger that. Keep me posted on whatever happens."
All right. Do you take Mr. Jolly, or do you leave him?
As badly as I want this fucking T-Rex, like, I badly want the T-Rex. I am going to walk away and see if Jolly stays in the street or what he does.
He just kind of looks at you as you're walking. He doesn't show any signs of following, but you get the impression that if you wanted him to follow, he may.
I'm gonna look over at Cass and be like, I don't want to just leave him. Like,
Perhaps if it trusts you, maybe you could entrust it to our friends who are still here.
Evangeline just kind of leans over and she's like, I'll tell you what, friend. You take him on odd weekends and I'll take him on even.
Yeah, you I'm gonna defer to you to ask the
and random dance party because he froze.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. You're back.
You're back. You froze.
Oh, did I freeze? Oh, I'd be like, I was like, I'll leave it up to you, on asking the Cap if we can have a T-Rex. But he already hates me. I don't want to cause waves.
Okay, so above table, T-Rex possession is going to be tabled until the next session that we can get Evangeline here. Because I know Evangeline was also a proponent of adopting said T-Rex. I don't want that decision to be made without Evangeline's presence.
Fair enough.
Just to keep everything above board. If you guys want to roleplay anything else with T-Rex in the meantime, we can, and I can just DM handwave stuff later.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see if he wants to at least like follow us. I just don't want to leave him in the middle of the street without some kind of
supervision,
like care plan, if it, as it were. Like,
I have heard that leaving apex predators unattended in the street is not a well-advised position to take.
Yeah, it's usually it's kind of,
at the bare minimum, we would have a bodyguard.
There's a precedent. Yeah.
Right. So we'll just say for shiggles right now, you take Mr. Jolly as your current mode of transportation, and we can decide his fate later.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right, cool. So as you are following Mr. Topsy, I don't know why all the dinosaurs are named Mr. Don't ask me. I didn't come up with the names. You guys
They're
did.
distinguished gentlefolk.
Exactly.
As you are following Mr. Topsy, he's having to take a bit of a circuitous route because he's not able to go through the alleyways that he typically would. But you do eventually see that at first it appeared he's leading you to the edge of town, and then it looks like he's leading you towards the middle of town, and then back to the edge. And it really just seems like this town was not well thought out as far as wide streets. Eventually, though, it does appear to lead you back to the space dock. And you are about 5 minutes behind Marty and Tommen arriving to the Astra Mori, along with a young Isabella in tow.
Hey, there she is.
And she just kind of looked up. Hi, did you bring my Triceratops?
I did.
He brought us here.
He was very helpful.
Good, Mr. Topsy. And she tosses him a treat. And he catches it and it just falls out the bottom of his jaw because there's nothing there.
No. Poor little fella.
He just wants
Tim,
snackies.
I see you trying not to laugh, damn it. Janice is so over these damn dinosaurs.
I'm so over him. in character, it's like nothing. No, no.
Like, I'm tired of getting eaten.
All these damn snakes on all this damn planet.
I'm tired of these mother effing dinosaurs on this mother effing spelljammer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love it. All right. So Marty, Tommen, and Isabella, as well as Mr. Topsy, are all on the Astra Mori.
Excellent.
Mr. Jolly is right outside.
That Porthos will send a message up to Chukwa. Hey, come down to the cargo area. Once everyone's here, Porthos would like to basically assemble everyone so we can talk about literally the aftermath of everything, like a very unofficial debrief.
It's an after action report.
Yeah, kind of
post mortem.
The post Mori.
Oh, yeah, I could clip that.
I did.
Thank you.
If today had been the last episode, that was going to be the episode title.
Okay.
Post-mortem.
Nice.
Yep. Instead, the second that all of you are in the room together, you do feel your memento mori's pulse. And as you look at them, it would appear that a new beacon has been lit, so to speak. You do have a new.
I'm glad every single one of us had our brains go to the exact same place.
Everybody.
We collectively Tolkiened. I'm sorry.
As you
Weird.
do.
It's almost like I set that one up. So you do have a new heading, should you desire as such to take it.
All right. So here's what happened. We discovered Virex's ship, his weapon. He was going to destroy this planet and move on. Luckily for us, Chukwa over here handled it.
With his hands.
Thoroughly.
Handled it.
Franklin folded him.
I was gonna say, handed Virex his own ass. Here it is. It's your ass. So Virex is taken care of. He will not be bothering this planet anytime soon. Who is going to be stepping in his place? Because you can't just get rid of a position of power and expect a vacuum to not occur. And usually that's when things get dangerous.
Usually somebody who's been waiting steps in.
So Marty kind of looks to Tommen, and Tommen says, "Oh, no, not me. Trust me, I'm not leadership material."
Yeah.
He's learned.
We know.
He can be taught.
Self-aware.
And then Isabella looks up to Marty. "I think you'll work just fine."
President
I don't know if I do. Isabella, I've got a lot going on. You want me to take care of this? What? Don't worry. I'll be there to help you. We can take lots of breaks, and we can take time to color, and then we can go on walks, and anytime you need someone thrown out, well, we're not going to do that because that's not very nice. But we are going to make sure that everyone's safe and happy, and we're going to do our best because that's what you do.
I'm gonna die.
You see the look on Marty's face as he realizes that this child has no idea of what it actually means to govern but the wholesome concept is there, and he's trying just not to let his heart melt.
Love the take time to color. It's like, hey, we need some self-care day.
Yeah.
We're going to institute a 4-day work week, and the 5th day will be a coloring day.
Best work schedule ever.
You have my vote.
Yep. Shut up and take my vote.
Isabella for president.
Right?
Man.
So over the table,
Gotta be
the guy that I gave a concussion to is going to be leading.
Yeah.
Well, you factory
maybe-
reset him, so
Maybe
Yeah.
it wasn't a concussion. Maybe it was a visitation of fate that altered his life. Remember when
Yeah.
people, okay, so you know when people
Oh.
have like near-death experiences and then all of a
Mhm.
sudden they're just like, maybe it's that. Maybe it's
Maybe it's
that, except
that.
it was just a tripwire and you stole his socks.
Just resetting back to, default back to factory settings, and all of a sudden,
Right,
he's-
Spanish Buzz Lightyear.
Or
Yeah.
maybe it's a John Travolta phenomenon situation.
He's
here,
entering
you know?
his Presidente era.
Struck by
Yeah.
lightning and now he's a
President.
genius.
Yeah,
like-
Made a god and you made a
Yes.
leader. Love it.
So
See, Chikwa accidentally to God and Janice accidentally to President.
yeah.
still more qualified than some.
Yep.
Oh, let's not open that box.
put that
Anyway.
back where you got it from, or so help me. Also above the table, I will say, you do have the person who got a concussion potentially leading, but also you do have the person who got a concussion leading with a literal embodiment of joy by his side.
That's true.
Above the table.
That is true.
Keeping that above the table, I want to throw that out there for your consideration.
Yeah, we have a literal accidental god. Well, technically, it wasn't an accident. Chukwa did it on purpose.
No. The president's the accident.
Right.
Chakwa did that on purpose.
Yeah. Chukwa intentional to God, and now we've accidental to president. All right. So, since you are figureheading might be a strong word here, but you are
Let's call it representing the
Interim.
populace.
interim. That's the word I'm looking for. You're the interim leader until the people of this area have chosen a new one, preferably one that is not a manipulative, egotistical, narcissistic, fake god. I hope,
He pulls out a notepad and he starts writing this down.
would hope that you
Man.
That's a good start.
lead fair, lead equal, treat every citizen equally.
Why would I not treat them equally?
Because some animals are more equal than others, and if you don't, I will have the turtle come back and fix you.
And let's cut down on the B word. You've been doing well so far.
Yes, you have improved.
What B word? I am so confused.
Good.
Let's not
Okay.
worry about it.
Congratulations. That's a perfect start to being a leader.
Above the table, you're not wrong. Stepping back in, Isabella's just like, it's okay, Mr. Marty. We'll figure things out. Don't worry, he's a little nervous.
As someone who has been recently thrust in a position of power, I understand. But you do it fair, and you do it honestly, and Porthos will look at the crew. It'll turn out fine.
You get 4 thumbs up.
Well, that does mean a lot to me, guys. I'll do my best, and I'll make sure that this place is still standing when you come back. I know that the second that this news hits the mainland, it's probably going to be a little chaos. And we're going to make sure that we rebuild as best we can, and we're going to rebuild better.
Excellent. That's a fantastic outlook on the situation.
Tommen says, yeah, we're going to make Chult great again.
Get the fuck off my ship. Now, is there anything you need of us before? And he'll pull up the beacon, and he'll pull up the map before we head here.
Hey, so as you pull up the map, you do see a highlighted system of Ravnica.
Interesting.
God, the auto moving is just the auto zoom.
Tim's auto zoom.
Auto zoom. I don't know how to control that. I don't know how to turn that off.
Sometimes it's very poignant, and then other times it's just so random. Okay.
Comedic cinema.
Right.
He's like,
right.
Oh, I haven't heard of that place before. It looks like it's pretty busy.
Seems like it.
I can't think of anything offhand. Is there a way to get in contact with you guys, or I just need to have like I can cast sending like a couple times per day, but like
above table, is there a way for us to maintain communication with them?
There are some intersystem couriers that you could hire. If you don't always have the ability to cast sending, it's a little bit slower, but it is effective. Unless you have, say, a magic item or something that would do so. I mean,
is this something we could set up through the Astra Mori? Like,
I was gonna say, if they use
like a communication, like a
can they tap
kind of like a phone
comms
number, as it were? Like,
could we use the soundboard?
Ew.
But no, I was gonna ask before I sneezed violently. Will just the regular sending spell work as a way to get to the Astra Mori?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're not on the same physical plane, you're still part of the material plane.
Gotcha.
So because you're not on, say, like the astral plane or one of the hells or something, there's not the chance of the sending spell failing as it normally would, because you are still on the prime material plane.
Then I'd say just send a message to the Astra Mori or to one of us, and we will respond as best we can. Now, that doesn't mean call us because someone stubbed a toe, but if shit hits the fan for real, let us know.
All right. Well,
unless somebody's bleeding, we don't care.
I see what you did there. Take an inspiration. Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So before they leave, Chuckwa would actually like to address Isabella briefly.
She looks to you expectantly.
And he's going to do a very deep bow as he says, thank you. It has been an honor. Right now, I feel an absence of joy. But hopefully, it will return.
I need to find my notes. Because there's something I want to say here.
Clearly, Chuckwa didn't find that bottle that Porthos offered.
Ew.
I mean, if he was given like 30 or something more minutes, he more than likely would have. It was in the list.
Don't worry. You'll get your chance.
Reese, I need you to start sending me the stuff that you send me in one place instead of 7 places.
Outed.
Yep.
Blasted.
Nope. There is no contesting this. I just
Teacher
need
got
this to
mad at
happen.
you.
Ooh.
No.
Can I
know-
ask
I'm
what
pretty
you're
sure it's
looking
here.
for? Oh,
You
okay.
sent me a picture of a piece of notebook paper that has 4 words on it.
That was likely Discord.
Was it Discord?
Yes. That was likely Discord. Dagnabbit, wrong person. Let's see. Media.
There it is.
Notebook paper.
Okay. So, she looks at you and she says, you may no longer have hope. You may no longer have joy. But you do have hope and courage and wisdom yet to come.
And he had like stood back up after his bow, but he does another one as he turns to leave.
She collects Mr. Topsy and he kind of drapes himself over her shoulders like a cat. And she says, as she starts going down the gangplank, "Oh, you guys may want to check out your new thing in the brig." Cheetah leaves.
The brig?
New thing.
Oh boy.
Chuck was heading there like right now.
Yeah, it's straight there.
Same Z's.
As you enter the brig, you do get a brief moment of shock, surprise. Porthos, you probably draw your gun. There is a very lifelike.
I was gonna say, without knowing what's in there, yes, I would.
There is a very lifelike, life-size statue of Virex.
Oh shit.
In the sort of obsidian material. It looks just at a second it could come to life. And yet he stands there frozen, and that's where we're gonna go to break.
Alrighty. Well, wonderful. Now I'm intrigued.
Yes.
But we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Thank you for being patient with us as we took a quick little break. Got some refills, some snacks, and we are ready to get this show back on the road.
All right. So, after establishing that Marty is now the interim leader of the Cholton city, and that you have a statue Virex in your brig, what do you do? Oh, you also did determine that your next heading is at Ravnica.
Could I roll like an insight or something to see if it's a place that Caston has been to before?
Sure.
I would like a history check for Porthos, please.
Absolutely.
Yes, same.
Why is my computer being a booty?
I will try as well.
Okay. So wait, would you rather history or
I'll
insight?
tell you what. Everyone can roll insight or history. You tell me which whenever I ask what your roll is. Everyone will get different information available to them based on your individual backgrounds and decisions thus far.
Nice.
So,
is it too late to change my mind and do history, or
yeah,
is that it?
I have not asked you what you rolled yet, so you can tell me whenever I get to you.
Gotcha.
All right. So we're gonna start with Janice.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. So I rolled a natural 20. And I used my inspiration, which makes that a 24 plus 5 for my insight, which is 29.
Let go.
So I'm going to go insight 29.
Okay. So, you know that Ravnica, and everyone knows this. This is the base knowledge you know. Ravnica is a city planet. The entire city the entire planet is one homogeneous city. You do know that there are 10 guilds that tend to run Ravnica. They are in charge of various aspects of keeping the planet city running. And they each have their own guild leader. You know that the Demir Guild is a guild of rogues and assassins that tends to run the underbelly of the planet. You also know that they are heavily involved with the Cicero crime family. In fact, there is an equal part partnership and rivalry and turf war going on between the Demir Guild and the Cicero family regularly.
Okay.
Beef is on the menu.
Gotcha. You said that
you
they're normally...
It's funny because he's an orc.
So you said normally there's like a truce between the two, but now there's increasing hostilities?
There is a truce and hostility, and there's tension. It's one of those odd states where it's everything at once. I know that's probably not very helpful to you.
Actually, it makes perfect sense with my background. Okay. Do I have any contacts that I would know on this planet?
Oh, absolutely. I will get you a list of names when I come up with them. Or you can get me the list of names when you come up with them. We'll do that instead. I feel like that's going to be better for us.
Okay.
Castanet.
Okay. Don't suck, don't suck, don't suck. What was that? I can't see what it was. What the hell was that?
Look like
that is a 10 history.
All right. Give me just a moment. So, you know that the guilds of Ravnica, while there isn't necessarily one guild that is more musically inclined than the others, you do know that because of the city state of Ravnica, the music there tends to be heavy in percussive elements and take on elements from the natural city sounds around it. In fact, it was on your list one day to go see Ravnica and to use it for your own inspiration for your own music. Unfortunately, it just never happened to occur. So this is a bit of a happy incident for you.
Okay. So she hasn't been there before. She's never like, I guess what I was saying was so she's never like played a gig there before. She's never been there at all.
No, you haven't had the opportunity to play a gig yet. It's a bit it was a bit distant from the realms that you played in. However, it was a bucket list for you that your newfound life has given you the opportunity to tick off.
Cool.
Also, you do know that there are a few different, and also Dante would know this as well. There are a few different groups that are involved in medicine on the planet. One is a little bit more questionable, the Simic Combine. They tend to be a bit on the some people would say leading edge, some people would say over the edge of what medicine is and can be.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
Dante would be intimately familiar with the Simic Combine,
Oh, like that. Okay.
but he is not present, unfortunately.
Got you.
Chukwa, what do you got?
Chakwa rolled insight and he rolled a beautiful nat 1.
Oh.
Womp.
All right.
Yeah.
As far as insight goes, you do know that there is a large Loxodon population on Ravnica. They make up approximately 10 to 15% of the full population. So you may or may not find some people who are familiar with your order. I don't know. We'll find out. Mr. Kirby, Porthos, what do you got?
Alrighty. That will be a solid. Not great. Solid 12 on that history check.
All right. So you are familiar with the Boros Legion. The Boros Legion is essentially the Ravnican army. They do make up a large portion of the Galactic Army, and you have served side by side with various people from the Boros Legion before. You know that their leader Aurelia is an angel.
Can I get that spelling?
Yes. Of which one? Boros Legion or Aurelia?
Aurelia.
AU RE
RE
LIA.
Aurelia.
You know that she is known for both her swift action, fiery temper, and light of mercy. Right. And Mr. Ka, what you got?
19 insight.
19 insight. Okay. You have heard about the parties that the Cult of Rakdos throws. Those guys know how to kick it. They can be a little dangerous, you have heard of some people who go a little too far. But man, the Rakdos know how to party. You also are familiar with, there have been a few instances on Ravnica of guild wars. There was something a little bit recently with where was it? Where there was a maze that people had to run through. There was like a competition. But it ended up being a plot for something else. But yeah.
Mr. GM, what was the name of that organization that Dante knows about? It's something Combine?
The Simic Combine. SIMIC COMBINE.
Okay, that's what I thought. Alrighty. Thank you.
And how do you spell the folks that I've heard of?
Cult of Rakdos.
Rakdos.
RAKDOS. They're Ravnica's entertainment, food industry, mining, and other blue-collar manual labor and pink-collar service sectors.
Cult of Rakdos.
And then I know I talked about
Demir Guild. How am I spelling Demir?
DIMIR. It's House Demir.
Oh, I'm not very mindful.
Ayo. They are officially Ravnica's couriers, information brokers, and librarians. In practice, more so assassinations, criminal activity, and espionage. And then I know we brought up the Boros Legion. Ravnica's security force, constabulary, and standing army.
Mm-hmm.
Simic Combine, Ravnica's life scientists, and conservationists is their official capacity.
What are they conserving?
You said life scientists and conservationists?
Yes. Well, you do have a city planet. I'm sure that there are several species that could be lost in the formation of a city planet.
Like, I'm trying to think. Are we thinking like the Shmar Moors, Coruscant type of place?
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Let me find some, because Ravnica is an actual setting in D&D. I can get you guys some
for real?
pictures.
Okay, cool. Because I was thinking, like, are we thinking like extremely hyper future, like urban setting like Coruscant, or are we talking like almost, I don't want to call it solar punk, but you know what I mean? That you have skyscrapers that they're like terraced and there's like greenery, so there's like some organic aspect to it, I guess. Like, you
What I
know, if they
really
had
love about
if they had those
this,
shits that they have like the streetlights powered by algae, you know what I mean?
well, it's interesting that you mentioned that because there are some that are like that.
Oh.
So there are some greener parts of Ravnica, which I am getting an image for you.
Thank you.
I'm putting these in the Astra Mori player chat.
Thank you.
Ah, okay. Alrighty.
So the city of Ravnica has various sorts of locales to it.
Like the city from Arcane.
Okay, so architecture-wise, it's not quite Coruscant. It's not that futuristic.
Yeah, not Coruscant futurism. Got one more that I can send you guys. This is just sort of a general overview of the appearance you might see in Ravnica. They are very heavy on their spires and
Barcelona on roids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Barcelona.
Barcelona on roids is actually a very phenomenal way of putting it.
Okay.
You may recall seeing some similar architecture in Virex's temple, as it took hints of it, which, by the way, it never got brought up because we never got to see it in flight. But the Spelljammer did have a name. It was called the Celestial Altar.
It did have a name.
Ayo.
Hey.
Now its name is Dust.
Now its name is Orange Crush.
All right.
And we all took psychic damage.
So with this information, Orthos will speak up. All right. I think we've got our heading. I think we've done all we can do here. Our friends have it handled. Mr. Crate, would you care to take the wheel?
I have not been able to pilot yet, have I?
No.
Yes. Yeah, I will absolutely go to the chair.
You've been busy in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the use of one of the best pilots in the galaxy if you don't get to drive?
Does it have heated seats?
It better.
Does it have heated seats?
It does if I have anything to say about it.
Yeah, Janice didn't describe
a cardboard box.
Janice didn't get to describe his workstation. Everyone else did.
So let's take a moment then. Janice, what does your workstation look like? What does your bridge station look like, I should say?
I will say that yeah, okay, so the chair is probably reminiscent, if there's anything to compare it to in our over the table real life, is definitely looks like a gamer chair. Definitely like high back, well cushioned, heating and cooling on the seat itself.
Not just for hats.
Okay.
Yeah. 100% there is, and this is just me having a workstation, there is almost like a U shape to the console that wraps around him, so he has to like push away to get away from the controls, but it also ensures that nobody can sit beside him.
Oh my God, is that like those, you remember the ergonomic keyboards that they used to split in half?
Yes.
Like those things.
Hate those.
Yes.
Or is it like the desk that Ron Swanson ends up?
It's the circle.
Yeah, he just keeps turning his chair.
It's not the full circle. It's just like a horseshoe. So like.
But what about my office and its many walls?
Absolutely, the chair does spin because it would have to.
Sir.
The other thing that I would say is that definitely like a couple screens, couple keyboards, but the primary controls for the ship are more like a single piloting joystick that kind of looks like more like a World War II aircraft control. Very simple. But definitely complete with access and buttons to any of the defensive or offensive mechanisms that he can control from there. And
is there a button on the joystick to enable the massage mode on the chair?
Yes.
It's on the armrest of the chair.
No. It's actual mechanical arms will pop out of the arms of the chair and just start massaging.
It's like Inspector Gadget.
Yes, exactly. And definitely a cup holder. That's all I got.
It's the cup holder.
It's gorgeous.
The cup holder.
Oh my God.
It's beautiful.
So, yeah, he spins back around, basically, and that's going to be a thing of just spinning in the chair so I can face everybody, and just, okay, so he brings up on his Astra Mori, this is the heading.
Yep.
Just pointing at Ravnica. Okay. Spins back around, starts plotting the course.
As he's doing that, Porthos pulls up the mic controls. All right, everyone, prepare for takeoff. And he'll start, closing cargo bay. He'll get in the captain's chair, pull up the map itself.
Is Squishy secured?
Oh, he's Squishy is on his little podium next to the captain's chair.
Gotcha.
Part of me had the terrible thought of, what if we fed Squishy the bean?
Interesting. An interesting theory.
It would keep the bean warm.
So I'm assuming everybody's gone from the ship, right? The folks from
Chol-
here,
From Cholton.
Yeah.
The Choltons, yes.
Yeah. Can I retroactively, just real quick, catch one of them as they were leaving?
Yeah.
I want to catch Monty and or whatever the
Marty,
whatever the
Presidente
hell is
Bugatti.
whatever the hell his name is.
had the
Sir,
name
I
up.
believe
Where
you
is it?
mean
It's-
Presidente Scotty Marty Bugatti.
El Presidente.
This
Yeah.
guy's just Jerry from Parks and
My
Rec.
gosh, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Gurgich, I wonder if you could pass along a message for me. Could you just tell my sister that I'm okay?
Sister?
Yeah. Lily.
You can't. Man, that's not cool. Lily's brother died like 6 months ago.
That's me.
So you're telling me
Yes.
you how?
Well, no, I didn't survive, but yes, I'm back.
Say for a second that I believe you. What could I say to Lily? Because you know her. What could I say to her that's not going to make her claw my face off when I tell her her dead brother isn't dead?
Tell her that Noctolakio lives. Yeah, tell her Noctolakio lives.
Okay, give me just a moment.
She'll know what it means.
Sorry, give me just 1 second about table.
And tell her that I'm sorry I couldn't tell her that face to face.
It's okay. Give me just a moment. He reaches into his bag, like, where are all my socks? Instead, he pulls out a short piece of very fine copper wire. What was it? He said Notolo Kilo?
Noctolakio.
Notolo. Okay.
Tried to hold a straight face.
He says, "Hey, Lily. Weird thing. Guy on Cholt told me to tell you Natolo Keo lives. And he's safe." I don't know if that means anything to you. And you see like the surge of magic go into the copper wire, and there's this gentle pulse as it rings out. And then almost a short moment later, he says, "Okay, well, first of all, she's pissed at you.
That tracks.
Second of all, she says Sorry, give me just a moment. Second of all, she says, meet me at Rick's Mahdi on Ravnica.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell any of that means. So I really hope you are her brother and you do bear a resemblance. Because if you're not, and you do show up, she's gonna kill you.
I mean, she's my sister. She may anyway.
But here's the thing: if you don't show up at all, she'll definitely kill me, and I would like to not die, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach to my hip and I'm gonna unsheath my dagger and I'm gonna take just a little piece of my family's flag and cloak, and I'm just gonna, and I'll say, here, if she doesn't believe you now, she won't ever. And I'm just gonna hand that to him and bid him a fond farewell.
All right then. Well, best of luck. Isabella, come on, let's go to bed. It's late. You're way up past your bedtime. And as he starts to lead Isabella away, she looks up to you, Ka, and she says, "It's okay, Mr. Kitty. I think she'll forgive you." And they walk away.
And he'll turn and head up to catch up with everybody as we're preparing to leave.
And take an inspiration for that beautiful
so good. So good.
Beautiful improvised scene.
I have a nurse tonight.
Yeah. I was not planning on that.
Told you he brings the lore drops.
Thank you for this lovely food.
All right. Anything else before we set sail?
No, all the stuff that I have is during the journey.
Okay.
I have an above the table question just for note taking and such. Did Virex have a last name, or is he just Virex the douche canoe?
The baller. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
Virex the defeated.
Yeah.
Virex the
mortal.
paperweight.
Virex the punk bitch.
Lady formerly known as Virex.
Saruman the stinky.
Saruman the smelly. No.
And everyone roll 3d6.
Yep.
Roll 3d6 again. And yes, you are rolling a new character. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to use my inspiration.
Ew.
Save it for an important role.
All right.
Okay. So seriously, we didn't have a last name for him, just Virex.
Nope. Just Virex.
Cool. Wookie.
I am gonna add Virex the mortal to my notes.
Gotten rid of Virex
because I'm petty.
So, since we defeated Virex and he's kind of pokeballed into, the memento mori that Chukwa has, do you think that would repair the files in the ship?
I was gonna ask once we took off.
Yeah, we haven't checked on that in a while, have we?
I checked before we went into the fight, and it was still loading.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
I would love to tell you that it's completed. I wish I could tell you it's completed. I'm not going to tell you it's completed right now, though.
You a punk.
Oh, rude.
All right. So, anything else before we leave?
Mr. Crate, make it so.
Did you say go? I just
Just see.
You do get a few alerts on the 360-degree view screen saying that you're breaking local speed limit laws. But they quickly disappear as you leave the atmosphere.
That's okay. I don't
You leave the little red aura like in Red Dead. Like you're outside of the law bubble.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
So this would be the first time I've ever flown.
Please describe that for me. What does the ship taking off look like to you, Janice? Because this is your first time getting to do it.
Just from the design of it, and I've been thinking about this for a bit, like, I think that I don't believe that it's smooth at first. I believe that the way the ship is designed, there's a bit of a weight to it, and there's a bit of an adjustment because I just took off like it was a fighter. And once I realized, oh, baby's got back. I've got to
damn it!
You're flying this thing like it's an F-18, and you remember it's a C-130.
Yeah. And then you gotta compensate for that. So I would say that at first it's a little bumpy, but then I am proficient with space vehicles. I made sure that was a thing.
You are.
So, am I making a roll for this?
Go ahead and give me a roll. Add your proficiency bonus.
Okay, that would be dexterity. Okay. The chances I roll 2 nat 20s in a row, huh?
I believe in you.
Oh, it's not bad. That's a 19 on the die.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Plus proficiency is 3. That 22 total.
That has earned you full narrative leeway here.
We flying.
Full narrative leeway. So yeah, I would say that the first few minutes are, as I described, a little turbulent. And it's kind of like, oh, wait a second. I'm starting to get a feel. She's a little bulkier than what I've flown in the past. A little much bigger than the small freighters that I've flown, definitely. But it doesn't take long. And immediately it just... You forget that you're flying.
Right. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so you are now in flight. You have left the planet's atmosphere. Soon you will be entering the astral sea, and you will be able to engage the warp or hyper or light speed or whatever you want to call it drive, and proceed on your journey to Ravnica. As you leave the planets of Cholt behind, the planets of Faerun behind, because you were only on the Isle of Cholt, which is a very relatively small portion of the planet. You get, nostalgic feelings for your original arrival there, sort of living through the brief couple of days that you were there and getting a feel for the people, some better than others, some needing a little bit of adjustment.
Like a tripwire.
Things happen. The damn zoom in. Or was that you just moving?
He was leaning
that you
forward that
adjusting
time.
your chair?
I was
Okay.
leaning. Sorry.
Okay.
I like throwing you off.
It's the Janus vision.
Okay, one of these days. One of these days.
Hey, you had your chance to kill me.
I literally killed all of you. I've killed every single one of you. I just didn't get to act out your death scene in particular.
Right.
Don't worry, I'm not salty about it. Okay.
We'll revisit
So
that.
as you leave the planet, you do recall all of these things. Chukwa, you know that you've left Joy behind, but you also know that you do carry a piece of joy inside of you. Castanet, while you may miss the atmosphere, the people did leave something to be desired. But it does appear they have, they're on the right road, we'll say. Let's be honest, the humidity was not doing wonders for your fur. But it's okay. You're in a more climate-controlled environment now. You're away from people who call you Tabby Bastard. It happened once, and that was enough. You're looking forward to get to see your sister on Ravnica for the first time in a long time. Even before your death, you hadn't seen her in a while. Porthos, you again, the fur, humidity, not your friend. A little bit of a frizz ball over there. So that you're lucky. That's something you're going away from. You do have a bit of trepidation about going to Ravnica, just because you know that the Boros Legion does run a lot, and also there's the guilds are known for some bureaucratic nonsense every now and again, but it's where the Memento Mori leads. Janice, as you are piloting the ship, you feel the thrum of the engines beneath you. You feel at home for probably the first time in a long while. And the pilot seat is where you belong. You think back to the wild ride of how you got here and still trying to figure out why you were in a cryo container and why you were attached to the back of a stolen bike. That there are a lot of questions, and you may get some answers on Ravnica, perhaps with House Demir, perhaps with some of the Cicero family contacts that are there. Maybe we'll see. Until next week.
I think that's a good spot to end.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We are very sorry for anyone who watched live and had to deal with some of our technical difficulties. No idea what happened. One screen said we were fine. The other screen said there was nothing going on. So I'm going to edit this up, make it nice and pretty for everybody. But we hope you enjoyed. We will see you guys next week, barring any scheduling conflicts, of course. But we'll see you guys next week here on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube Live, and all with the holidays coming up. All of the episodes of Astra Mori are coming to Spotify. All of the episodes of Lord of the Rings, Prince of Darkness are coming to Spotify. So everything from Kirbside that we've streamed in the past year will be on Spotify by the end of 2025, going into 2026. So thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. And thank you for stopping Kirbside.